Give it a second here, see if anybody comes in. Sunday morning. Morning, everybody. One person in, but I don't know who. There's some more people showing up. Morning, everybody. How's everybody doing today? Hopefully y'all can hear me. Hey, how's it going, Gary? Everything in Indiana. Patrick's still sleeping. Fiona just woke up. And I am just killing time while Stephanie works out in the other room. Figured I'd get on and chat. And you? How's everything in Indiana? Hopefully you guys can hear me good. Multitasking right now. Got the work phone. Has it been hot and humid down there, out there?
It works good.
Shut the door. I'm on. You want to say hi to Uncle Gary? Okay. Please do get dressed. I know you're in PGs. Let's see. Nice. We kind of did something similar. We didn't feel like cooking and heating the house up last night, so we ordered pizza and had it delivered. And we don't usually make our own pizzas just because we don't like the way they taste, but sometimes you just don't want to cook. Yeah, I need to call her. It's been a while. I can only fathom how hot it is in Arizona right now. But she got her new dog, so she seems very excited to have a dog again. So someone to keep her company. Well, it's American pizza, but out in town, Japanese pizzas are a lot different. One, they're extremely expensive. So a Domino's large pizza out in town will cost $60, 60 American. And then it's normal pizzas, but they do different flavors. So they'll put shrimp and fish and all kinds of craziness. What we think is craziness on a pizza. But but they still have pepperonis and meat lovers and Hawaiian pizza is very very popular here. But yeah, uh, I remember when we lived out in town and we ordered a pizza and it was just like a special language barrier and it showed up and it had shrimp on it. And yeah, shrimp don't belong on a pizza. That's just my 2 cents. Yeah, I love the, I don't mind the ham and the pineapple. You guys still living in New Orleans? Mitchell. Okay, that's right. You guys were always Mitchell. I don't know why I thought Orleans. Although it's been so long, every time I go back to French Lick to see Michelle and Mark, something else is built. Doesn't none of it looks like it did when we grew up or I grew up. It's changed so much. So it's Saturday night there. I owe the Navy 3 more years for the commission, and then after that, I can retire. So next tour, I can retire. Uh, haven't decided yet. We'll see. But most likely, I'll retire. And that'll put me at 24 or 25 years in. So I've done my time. Uh, not as young as I used to be, so all the silliness I used to do when I was younger starting to catch up with me. I just had double hernia surgery last summer. My back's always sore from doing all the VBSS and wearing body armor for the past 20 years, I think. Just getting old. Hard to compete with these 19-year-olds, although I tend to outrun most of them. So, but we shall see. We're going to. I'm penciled in for Washington State next. So back in the States. So I know Mom will be very happy and somewhat close on the West Coast. So be able to, I guess, do long weekend trips down to Phoenix and such. That'd be nice. But yeah, I owe the Navy definitely 3 more. Morning, Dad. Yeah, wear and tear is very real. Uh, I'm not saying I don't enjoy the job anymore, but it's not. So I thoroughly enjoy being in the Navy. I just the deployments and such just seem to go on for so long now with missing the kids and missing parts of their lives. So it's not as fun as that part is not as fun. I still enjoy pulling into foreign countries and seeing all that stuff, but being apart 5 6 months at a time or longer is hard on the kids, especially Fiona. She's still her world, so which is nice for at least for a couple more years, I hope. Patrick's pretty independent now. But we still haven't decided where we're going to live when we retire. Hey, Partridge Family Prospecting, how you doing? Hey, Victoria. There's another Southern Indiana person. Thanks for dropping in. Just chatting today. It's Sunday morning here. Wife's working out, so I got kicked out of the living room. So I figured I'd log on and drink a canned coffee and talk to you all. So, got any questions? Holler away. Thanks for stopping by and hitting that likes up button for me and everything. Hey, Victoria. Gary Pruitt, he lives in Mitchell. That's kin. They're part of my family. So I know you're Southern Indiana. I just don't remember what part. Partridge, I'm not sure yet. We keep looking at. Right now, it's Texas, and that's because Texas gives you the biggest bang for your VA benefits, especially when it comes to the kids, free college, and all that good stuff for state schools and such. As long as, but we haven't decided like 100%. Hey, we're going to live here for the rest of our lives. That's right, Evansville. I knew it was somewhere close, but we're still, just because I plan on retiring next tour doesn't mean I'll retire next tour. So you never know when what happens in life, or someone gets sick and need the health care or something. So keep my options open. Don't even know if I want to do a work. Might want to go to Walmart and be a Walmart greeter. The least amount of responsibility. Actually, I probably prefer Bass Pro Shop greeter, but you get the gist. Hey, Victoria, on those Kit Kats, we're not in a sheltered in place, but we're not allowed to go anywhere but grocery shopping. But I'm still keeping an eye open for those apple pie Kit Kats for you. So I haven't forgotten about you. Eventually, I will get them to you. But I'm sorry. When I was on deployment, my kids ate them all. So that's how good they were. Although I've got 3 bags of Kit Kats right now, a raspberry, a lychee, and I have some strawberry cream. So I gotta put it on the list of things to do. It's just so darn hot right now. It's like yesterday was 91 degrees with a feel like temperature of 113. So my love is anything that I have too many hobbies. So I'll be the first one to tell you that I have way too many hobbies. I just got a 3D printer yesterday, and that's all we. So me and the kids were playing with that yesterday. Yeah, me too, Gary. Me too, definitely. I don't know why they don't sell the flavor. You would think they would sell really good, because I mean I enjoy Kit Kats, but the flavored Kit Kats here are just phenomenal. They're half the size though. They're like, I mean, they're like the size of what you would expect to get on Halloween. So maybe that's why, because Americans want everything bigger and better. And nobody would waste their time with a 2-bite Kit Kat. I really don't know though. But like I said, there's over 200 flavors. There's an actual Kit Kat store in Tokyo, but Tokyo is off limits right now for us. And then they have seasonal Kit Kats and all kinds of stuff. So I really don't know. It's probably just one of those weird export rules or something. Just like American soda's not here, because in Japan they won't let them put corn syrup in it, or high fructose syrup. So all the sodas out in the vending machines have real sugar. So unless they change the recipe to real sugar, they won't bring in American sodas, which is why you only see like Coke and Pepsi, and that's about it. Mountain Dew, Dr. Pepper, the big ones, but you know, Now, here's a fun fact. So, I grew up in Maryland and in Indiana, and I love Big Red. Never could get Big Red in Maryland. Probably still to this day can't get Big Red. But the commissary here gets Big Red. Can't get Big Red in Maryland, but I can get Big Red in Japan. Doesn't that? Maybe we can talk to the Big Red people and they can start importing the Kit Kats. No, it's actually a soda, Big Red soda. It's a Midwest thing. I know it's in Texas, and then like pretty much straight up, Midwest. But like my entire childhood, as much as I loved Big Red soda, never could get it in Maryland ever, ever. We would bring it back when we.
You couldn't get Big Red soda. How do you survive?
I know, but you can get
Big
it.
Red soda is delicious. It is like the moon aligns when I can get it.
So there's Fiona.
I'm wearing my pinky shirt.
Say.
Newt Newt.
Yep, Newt Newt.
Newt Newt comrade.
So Dad's in there, or Grandpa's in there. Gary, he's family.
Advertiser stream.
Yep, Partridge is in there. Victoria, she's from Evansville, Indiana. You've driven through there when we were stationed in Tennessee when we go to see Mark and Michelle.
Tennessee's where I'm from. Yes,
yep, we have the real Coke here, minus the cocaine one. Yep, it is.
Are you allowed to say that on YouTube?
I don't know. We'll see if they get barred. Partridge Family Prospecting said hello.
Why hello?
Yep, that's Cobra. Gary said hi.
Hello.
Oh, hey Josh Ortiz, I missed you. Sorry about that.
Sorry, I'm advertising our screen.
Okay. 1 hour from Victoria, huh? You might be near French Lick then. Who knows? Rhonda says, hello, Fiona.
Hello.
They're not big on preservatives here. So Japan is what I remember Southern Indiana like in the early 80s, where things are seasonal. So you don't really get strawberries year round here. You get strawberries when strawberries grow.
And the strawberries are expensive.
They are expensive, but they taste amazing.
And they're perfect.
Tomatoes you can get year round, but they do kind of get crazy expensive in the wintertime. But in the summertime, that's when tomatoes are on sale, and they're not mass produced here. They taste like they just came out of the garden, tomatoes. So they're
delicious.
How you doing today, Josh? Thanks for stopping by. Rhonda, morning or evening? Yeah, it's evening there. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Thank you, everybody, for hitting that likes up and talking and chatting. And we're just sitting here drinking coffee this morning.
Coffee.
I'm assuming she's playing Animal Crossing.
Yes.
And Mom's in the living room working out, so I figure I'd get on here and say hello.
Again for higher the price.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad to hear that, Josh. Yep. Now corn, that's crazy because they have corn on the cob here, but it's just different. It's not different bad. It's just different. It tastes a little different.
For a good deal.
It is.
But it can be done.
Usually it costs 300 to 400 yen a ear.
Which is about $3 to $4.
Yep, $3 or $4.
But you can find it for, I don't know, $1 if you just keep an eye out.
Yep, every once in a while.
And with watermelon, like the other day, this farmer, it was raining so hard that her watermelon got messed up, so she was selling them for like $15, which is a really good deal here.
Yeah.
Because the store wouldn't take them. Usually, you got a big watermelon that would usually cost $50.
Yeah, watermelons are. So presentation is huge here in Japan. So everything has to be picture perfect, or they don't sell it. And when I say like cover of Life magazine perfect. So if it has a water spot, if it has a little scar, if it has bugs bites, any of that stuff, it will not sell. But the farmers will sell it at the farmers market drastically reduced prices. You just have to know where the farmers markets are. But when I walk around at the farmers market, I'm not joking. Watermelons for that big will be $50-$60, but they're picture perfect. I mean, there's not a flaw on them at all. So it's a great place. When I leave here, I will have almost lived in Japan for 10 years or been
I've
stationed.
basically grown up here. Well, actually, I have.
Yeah, you've grown most of your teenage life and elementary life, but and I still haven't even probably done 1% of the things to do. I mean, I think you could live here your entire life and just and not between the shrines and the history. I mean, just centuries and centuries of history here. So, oh, it's all good. I mean, I grew up in Indiana, so
I was gonna focus.
I guess YouTube targets my family. It's all good. I get Mark and Michelle and Mom in here, and we'll have a family reunion and chat.
No Corona family reunion.
Yeah, Josh, it's a great place. And if you come to Tokyo, you don't even need a car. I mean, once you, I would Google. I would
suggest it right now, though.
Yeah, I mean, Japan right now is not accepting Americans because
Of what
the
happened.
coronavirus.
I'm not allowed to say that.
But yep, French Lick, West Baden.
The deers do go look like on the rocks.
Yeah, you don't get no 550. If I get a $5 watermelon, it'll be the size of a softball.
If
So.
that.
Oh, nice. Well, if she gets Camp Zama, that's stationed up by Atsugi. That's it's an army base. So I don't know how the army works with orders. But I know in the Navy we can negotiate, but obviously it's still the needs of the Navy. That's why they're called orders and not requests. But yeah, Camp Zama. It's maybe 40 minutes from Tokyo by train. So just throw that little tidbit. I think it's a engineering. Like they do a lot of working on trucks and such. So I don't know what job your wife's gonna have in the Army or MOS. You guys call them MOSs. We call them NECs or rates. 9 people. Well, thank you all for stopping by and hitting that likes. I truly appreciate it. Ah, K9. Okay. Well, I'm an MP myself, so I believe that MOS. Now, I know a straight stick MA or military police and is a 31 Bravo in the Army, but K9 has a different number, I'm sure. We're pretty far away, Dad. I still haven't gotten to get to the horse track, and I've been wanting to get a horse track. Well, thank you for stopping by there, Sam, and I'm glad you didn't commit suicide. There's plenty of people out there that I'm sure would talk.
Are we allowed to say these words?
I'm just repeating.
Oh.
So.
If YouTube demonetizes it, it is what it is.
I know the military has a unfortunate. It's a problem. I mean, there's too many people do it. So. Oh wow, 21 years. Yeah, I'm over 21. I think I'm at 22 now. 98. So. No problem, Partridge. Thank you for. I have to do the dishes too. Like I said, I got kicked out of the living room while my wife works out. So,
I just ate them.
and then Fiona came by to say hello and sit next to me. Usually I go out on my balcony, but it's just too humid. Way too humid. Oh, nice. I know. Yeah, well, hopefully they come up with a, what do you call that, a vaccine for it soon, the virus. So
Anti-vaxxers won't use it though, so it might be perfect.
life in Japan's not too crazy. Everybody wears a mask. It's just part of the culture here. Even before the virus, if you were not feeling good, you out of politeness and not spreading your germs, people wear a mask here. It's just part of Asian culture.
Or you just wear a mask so you don't get it.
So
At that point, Corona, we haven't had to go into lockdown. Japanese haven't had to go into lockdown.
right, but they kind of just like
I need to wear my mask
Let's
in Animal
see.
Crossing.
Oh man, that's too bad, Josh.
I even wear my mask in Animal Crossing.
That's too bad. If it's any consolation, I've probably messed up my back because of the Navy, but I know that's a bummer when you have your heart set on something and then you get told no. And they've been real picky on the military here the last couple of years because, I mean, it's obviously an all volunteer service, but at the same time, I know it's harder and harder to find people that don't have drugs, so or can pass a drug test. I guess rephrase that. I couldn't even fathom being a recruiter. I wouldn't. That would be probably a very hard job. Although maybe I get Southern Indiana, that'd be cool. So we got California, we got Southern Indiana. Anybody else from any place?
We're doing a United States tour. Oh, I thought that was done.
Oh, nice. So my family's mixed. There is no set one branch. Got Army, we've got Navy, we got Marines.
Navy's better.
Skips generations. There's no set I wouldn't say we're like a Navy family or an Army family. It's just because I'm Navy and Gary's. His dad was a tanker in World War II.
You probably have some good stories.
You have a nice day, Sam, and please be safe. And if you need someone to talk to, please reach out to somebody. There's always someone. Thank you for stopping by, though.
Bye, Mr. Sam.
So you were an Army brat then, huh, Josh? So did you move around a lot of places, or because does the Army kind of sit in one base, all kinds of careers, or do they move around like we do a lot in the Navy? Yeah. My wife grew up. She was a Navy brat, and then she joined the Navy.
That's how you guys met.
Okay. Gotcha.
You guys met in the Navy.
Yep. We met in the Navy in Hawaii. Oh, no problem, Partridge. I enjoy chatting with you guys on Sundays or Saturday evenings, your time. Alrighty, Gary. I'm sorry you're losing audio. It's probably my internet.
You like jazz?
We have a grand day of sitting around, probably
we might
playing
walk
with
to the other side of the house today.
yeah, We'll probably whip out the 3D printer as soon as Steph's done working out, and have no idea what we're going to print today. Maybe some fishing.
Kraken.
Oh, she wants a Kraken.
For my ship.
Or maybe I'll get Patrick to shoot a Kit Kat video for me. Or I need to make sushi rice video so I can complete that series. I got lots of things to do. Hey, good morning, Joey from Minnesota. How are you doing today? Or evening there. I know it's evening time there. Well, that's good to know that you're doing good. Glad to hear. Hey, log on real quick on your phone. I want to see if you're a moderator.
Oh, okay.
I want to see if I learned how to do it right. And then that way I can make people moderators.
Yep. Oh, thank you, YouTube, for telling me it's time for bed at 9 a.m.
Did you say, oh, yep, okay. Oh, I did figure it out. Nice. Sorry.
But I have the power.
I don't know what power you actually have, but
I'm not going to hit any of them.
oh no, don't do that.
I'm not going to. Don't mess with me, alright? We'll kick you out.
Thanks for stopping by, Partridge. Truly appreciate it. I'll have another video. I think it's Thursday morning, so Wednesday, your time. Thanks for stopping by and chatting with us. The weather here, Joey, is very hot and humid. So yesterday was a high of 91, but it had a feel-like temperature of, I think it was 113. So very hot and humid right now in Japan. But it came late this year. So it's normally the last half of June, all of July, August, and most of September. And it really didn't get hot this year until August. So I'm not complaining. Hopefully that doesn't mean we're going to have a brutal winter. Oh, thanks for stopping by, Josh. I truly appreciate the conversations and talking Army lingo with you. I speak a little, but not much. So. Oh wow, 109. Yeah, that's warm. My mom lives in Phoenix, so I can only fathom how hot it is there right now. But it's a dry heat. Alrighty, Partridge Family Prospecting. Thanks. Hello, Joey. Is it same here as in hot, or same here as in you're not doing much? Like we're just sitting in the house enjoying the AC. Although she's playing Animal Crossing. Oh yeah, 111 in Mesa. Yeah, I can only fathom. I worked construction 2 summers in Arizona, and I was like, yep, I'm done. I don't even know what they call the Bank One ballpark anymore, where the Diamondbacks play, but I helped build that when I was an iron worker, and boy, it was crazy summer heat. Good morning. Morning, Adlin. How are you doing today? Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I agree with you. I lived in the Middle East for a year after I commissioned, and my kids and wife had to stay in Tennessee, and I didn't understand. And to this day, I really don't understand why we keep temperature above 100, because it's just hot. 111 and 134, it doesn't. It's hot. Like I don't walk outside and go, oh, it's 113. You know, it's just when my brain turns off once it hits 100. It's just hot. The peach sake Kit Kat was yummy. The sake Kit Kat was not good at all, which I found very, very weird. Oh, thanks, Josh. I appreciate you guys watching my videos. So, I got 3 bags of Kit Kats I got to do. Me and Patrick got to do a review on. A raspberry, a lychee, and I think the other one's like a strawberry cake or something. I can't remember.
Strawberry cheesecake.
I know we did the cheesecake, but this one's like a strawberry something. Oh, there's Nana.
Hello.
Yep. 71 in the north. I bet you it's nice in the mountains. It's just hot and humid here. I would say it's like Mississippi hot with East Coast humidity. But that's the downside. The humidity's from being on an island, obviously. We're surrounded by water, so. Small world. That's one of the neatest things when people come in and they start chatting and they're complete strangers, and then you realize like they live right down the street or you used to live in the town that they were at. And it's amazing how small the world is.
I'm still here.
Yeah, she's laying down.
My back hurts from sitting like that.
I will definitely miss the canned coffee, so. That's too funny. Small world. Yep, couldn't agree with you more, Victoria. Victoria, you live in Evansville, and then I watch another YouTuber, Miller Prospecting, and Dylan. He lives outside Evansville, and I always said that I'll hit him up when next time I go to visit family in French Lick, see if he wants to go get a burger and a beer or something. Because when I was stationed in Tennessee, we'd have to drive through Evansville to get to French Lick. At least you guys got cool weather in the mountains. What's the point of Animal Crossing? Just build a village. We do not. I have not seen hummingbirds here. Fireflies, there are very few, and they come out. They're like protected.
Yeah, you can't catch them.
So, because they're just so rare. The crows here are like Alfred Hitchcock. I mean, they are just huge ravens here, huge.
Your computer.
And then they get very, very territorial in the spring. So if they're by their nest and such, they will dive bomb you and they will try to take you out. Yeah. Yeah, if you guys ever do painting, I'd like to see that. That's one thing I am looking forward to, getting back to the States and getting to go to GPAs again and such. There are claims where if you're a member, you get to go. Hey, Ed. How you doing? How's Judy? Hopefully doing better. You guys are still in our prayers.
I found the turnip. I found the turnip.
Oh, that's good.
It's soft, basically.
By the way, my daughter Fiona is playing a video game, so we don't have turnips in our bed.
Yeah, we don't have
I just
turnips.
want to clarify that.
You didn't hide turnips in the bed. That would be very weird.
Nice. Salmon for dinner.
Why did you make a mod?
Because HD Shovelhead is one of my original subscribers. He's been subscribed to me when I had like two subscribers. So, I mean, we're going on years now. He's been subscribed. So,
Fine. I can buy 280 turnips.
nice. So Ed, make sure you make me a plate and send it my way. Although I don't know if I want to eat salmon after it's been in the mail. It'll probably take a month and a half to get here.
Good fish bait though.
Yeah. Yeah, I turned you into a Smurf, Ed. Yeah, I would love to. When we the second, so I had a smoker, and
You still do. What's your song funny?
and unfortunately the movers destroyed it
And then
coming from
Squirrels pooped on it.
Tennessee back here. So
When squirrels pooped on it, they used it as a pet.
yeah, it was
We
just
had like a freaking war against squirrels at our own home. Because we had a bird feeder to like help get rid of the
no
spiders.
plan today, Ed. We're kind of just taking it easy.
But
It's
our
so
bird
hot
feeder
and
was
humid here,
squirrel poop.
and then we're not in a shelter in place, but they've made a lot of places off limits for us, so we can't go to like Tokyo and all my normal places that I go film at, and then they pretty much say like unless you have to go grocery shopping and such, you should just stay home and do things. So I did get that 3D printer up and running. I made a boat and a doggy
And a shark comb.
and a shark comb for Fiona. I'll probably mess with that. I want to make a gold pan or
Make a mini one so we can make it into a keychain.
yeah, something like that.
Then we can
But
sell
that's probably what we'll do today is just mess around with the 3D printer. Although it, yeah, crazy with technology. You got any big plans this evening, Ed?
Smurf gang, am I right?
They just sub to my channel, Brenda. That's all. Or they're part of Discord, and my daughter runs that. So
Oh, I don't. But someone's gonna buy me Nitro as a gift.
yeah, so she picked it out, and I didn't realize it, but it's got another name in it. It's got Katie as a name, so she's got a shark comb now that's got Katie.
It says Kate.
Kate, yeah. So, but hey, that's on Fiona because that's the shark comb she wanted, so I printed it out. So.
It didn't show that. It didn't.
Hey, Rebel Dog, how you doing today? Thanks for stopping by.
I'll have to get my 3D pen out and then just fill in the hole.
I know how that feels, Ed. It's a never-ending battle of cleaning.
My brown, why did you shake the tree?
Yeah, Brenda. Nobody knows me in here as Daniel. They all know me as either Ginger in Japan or Red.
They
So.
call me Mini Ginger.
Yeah. Oh wow, hip replacement. So, well, I'm glad you're healing. Hopefully you won't be down and out too long.
Why are they typing in caps?
Because they're like me. They just type. I didn't. You know, I don't.
I thought he was yelling at me.
Typing in caps is not me yelling at you.
Yes, it does.
I get it. That's your technology.
And what do you use caps for?
Alrighty, Brenda. I'll see you later. That's good, Rebel Dog.
I feel in water.
You mind going and grabbing me another coffee, please?
But I'm like filling in water. This lake's not gonna become land itself.
Hey, that's going to be an epic auction they got going. All those prizes. It's amazing. It's really cool to watch the community pull together.
What's happening?
They're doing Ed's better half had some medical issues, and some people put together an auction, and people donated prizes to help Ed out, and it's just really nice to see how people have never even met people are helping people, so it's
like
nice.
That dog that had medical bills in the community.
Alrighty, thanks for stopping by. What video are you working on? Woo. Joe. All right, Joey. Thanks for stopping by too. 120 degrees heat. Put sunblock on.
Sunblock is for people who get sunburned.
Yeah, I get sunburned. I'm a redhead, so well, it used to be. Now it's all white.
I'm only half a redhead.
Yeah, hopefully safe travels there, Joey. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for chatting. Yeah, we'll probably stay on maybe 15 more minutes or so. All right. Night. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, it has, Ed. It's crazy. If I could find a sake barrel, I'd donate a sake barrel pay dirt. And I guess, like I said, I used to be able to find those little barrel or the little sake barrels. And I gave them away as gifts. I mean, you got one. But yeah, I can't find them.
Having to do like little bags of your dirt.
Yeah.
Straw picture with a sake barrel on it.
And I definitely can't fill up the sake barrel that I pan out of. Boy, that'd be like, I wouldn't even want to know how much that would cost to ship. That thing's huge.
And it cost us probably like $1 million.
I don't know about million, but
if we were shipping it over like to a different country, it probably would.
Yeah, Rebel Dog, I hear you. It's I got more white than red in my hair anymore.
I dyed my hair, so my hair's not really red anymore. It has red highlights.
Yeah, and then both my kids have red highlights in their hair.
Except I dyed mine.
So Fiona, she can tan, but Patrick, he's like me. You can put SPF 120 on, and will burn, and then it peels, and then right back to fair skin. So
I have mom's skin. You and mom's skin.
How's the weather there in eastern Tennessee, Ed?
How's the weather up there?
Hopefully good. You're not usually this lovey-dovey, huh? I'll take it.
I want golden.
I knew there was a catch. There's always a catch with you.
My friend's buying me nitro. That's nice.
Yeah, I either turn pink or my freckles connect, and then they go back to fair skin.
We could play Connect the Dots.
Stop. But, yeah, we'll give it another 10 minutes or so.
10 hours, okay.
I don't know how Shane does those 18 hours long streams.
Well, so he has like a studio,
hot and humid, yeah, it's hot
and he does
here.
take breaks.
Yeah, but man, I couldn't even fathom doing 18-hour live streams.
But he's also like doing stuff and earning money, I'm sure. So
true that. That's
Stop
good.
Stop touching my hand, you prostaline buckaroo.
Oh, she always has a plan. I won't hear from her all day, and then all of a sudden I'll start getting loving texts at work, and then I'm like, "What do you want?" She's like, "I want one of your bags of pay dirt. Can I go?" And of course I'm like, "Well, there's
I offer
at
him the
least
gold.
at least she's not doing. Yeah, she likes the gems. She gives me the gold, but I mean, there's a way thousand things of others she could be doing, getting in trouble or whatever. So, you know,
I could be Actually, I think YouTube would demonetize.
there's a. I mean, what possibly could go wrong in a 13-year-old's life?
Drugs? No.
Yeah.
Gold dirt? Heck yeah.
Yeah. So I always cave, and she comes back, and she always picks out the gizmos. She loves her some gizmos.
Because the
I'm actually-
bags are big and there's lots of jimmies.
Yeah.
Here, let me go get my gym bottle.
Give me a coffee, please. Not today.
What the frick?
You guys like these little Sunday chats? I know I enjoy talking to you all, but I wasn't sure if it's something you all enjoyed too. And she's also the one that came up with the coffee mugs and the T-shirts. Although I think the only person that's bought a coffee mug is she got one person on Discord and me, but it was interesting that she took the time to design them and everything, so it was pretty cool. Well, thanks, Victoria. Here, put that on Mom's.
Where would you like me to put it?
Right up there, so I can throw it away. Thank you.
You're welcome. I got my gym bottle.
It's coffee. It's not soda pop. It's too early in the morning to start drinking beer.
Yeah, my gym. A lot of green ones from Gizmo. Here's my shirt comb that has another person's name on it.
Yeah.
It didn't say it on the
It
design.
did not. But that's what we 3D printed yesterday. It's
what
pretty
the-
interesting.
Oh,
It's a work phone and the.
I
Other
thought
phone.
the bed just like made to a phone. It does work.
It is Sunday morning here,
Look at that.
so it works. I don't have hair long enough to
Yes, you do. Make you pop off.
things.
You
Yeah, we're not even allowed to go to barbers right
Now
now,
you go cancel them.
which is weird because I usually get a haircut once a week. But we can't even go there right now. It sounds fun. Like, I can't wait to get stationed back in the States. I know my family wants to see me. It's been almost like 10 years.
Farm hair.
The kids have grown up so much, but yeah, I get jealous when
I want to go to
you
national
guys
parks.
when you guys go to Pan for Gold and all the other stuff. Okay.
That's not how a shark would swim. If
That
it's
is-
doing that, that's how it's having a stroke.
It's definitely not how a shark swims.
It goes like this. But if it's going like this, it's having a stroke.
Ed said that the green ones are paradite. You have that gem book. No, the base had a couple cases, so they go. I wouldn't say they don't go extreme, but they try to nip. They don't want the cluster, the coronavirus to spread, so they secure bowling alleys, movie theaters, barbershops, so people just stay separate and don't, get within 6 feet of each other. And they'll close it down for a little while, and then they'll bring it back. But I usually go out to. I don't know what she's doing, but there's a barber right outside where I live, and he's been cutting hair for ages. I want to say he got his license.
The shark
and-
mustache.
Yeah. But so I always enjoy going down there and then just talking, and his English is way better than my Japanese.
You say that every time. You're like a walking advertisement for him.
I am, but I enjoy it. It's $25, washes your hair,
I
does
kinda
the
wanna
straight
go there.
razors, the whole 9 yards. It's like
I kind of want to go there to get the experience.
the experience.
Yeah. It's an old apple juice container.
Yeah,
Recycling.
yeah. Don't spill those in the bed.
I won't.
Although you're on mom's side, so she would be upset at me.
This is amethyst.
That is purple's amethyst. I know that one. I'm not very good with gems though.
Some of these are polished, some of them are not.
I sign off here in another 3 minutes or so. Is there
Too.
any questions or anything I can answer for y'all before we hop
Sure
off?
This is quartz. Nothing happened.
Gotcha, Ed. I keep seeing those. You keep your video, that last video. I need to check that location out. But I might be stationed over there by George, Dirt 30. Oh wow, Ed. It's probably my internet. My internet's I'm on base, so it's lowest contract, highest bill. Yeah, glad I got to see you too, Rebel Dog. You stay safe as well. Hopefully that hip you'll be back out and doing what you do in no time. I know what it's like. I had double hernia last summer and it was miserable. So that's nothing like a hip replacement. So you stay safe as well. Yeah, I'm sure we'll get into something, Ed. Me and Fiona always do. Maybe she'll be my cameraman for me and Patrick doing Kit Kat videos or something. Where I gotta make that sushi rice too. I know my wife has been wanting me to make sushi, so I gotta film that so that way I can put that series together. Although I filmed it completely backwards. Should have probably done the vinegar first, then the rice, then the making the salmon sushi. But oh, nice. Yeah, I could see how a hip be a hernia. So I had my first hernia operation. They went through my belly button. They did that microscopic stuff, and that one was not too bad. Like I was sore for a day or two, but after that, I wanted to just go back to doing one. But last summer they had to do the whole, they cut me hip to hip, and they did one at a time. So did the one, got healed, and then like 6 weeks later did the other side. And yeah, it was not an enjoyable time. No, we're not done with the Kit Kats, Ed. Just unfortunately, they have limited my where we can go. So I can't go to Yokohama. I can't go to Tokyo, which is where all the fun shops are, and that's where you can get the Kit Kats. I've already the Kit Kat. I've already said that, sweetie. The Kit Kats at the grocery store I've already reviewed. I am definitely not trying those two that had me and Patrick run into the trash can.
You should try banana.
So, oh yeah, that's not good, Rebel Dog. But yeah. Oh, nice. There's the merch link. That Cobra.
Why can't you just call me your child?
That Fiona made. Do not feel obligated to buy merch. Although I can't wait to have a coffee cup that I ordered and then have these live chats with my coffee cup. I think that'll be kind of cool. All right, everybody. I think me and Fiona are going to find something to do and get into trouble. So thank you all for stopping by. Truly appreciate it. And I'll do this again probably roughly the same time next week. So thank you, everybody. And